Welcome in, welcome back, Collective. This is Queen. You're back here again with another general intuitive energy read. Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for joining me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. The strangest thing happened to me when I came back here to do this read. Like one of my card shelves were totally turned over. So there were specific decks that were out and a few cards that fell out. So I'm going to go ahead and read those. Okay. I was picking up on, I'm going to take what resonates with you and leave the rest, okay? That's very important. But I was picking up on there was a two-faced, vindictive behavior exposed. And I don't know who this behavior is coming from, but it's stating that it has something to do with who you may socialize with or who you may entertain, or this could have been at a party or could take place. This is past, present, or future energy. Feel masculine, so take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? They were a part of a cult. I'm getting that you took a cult down, okay? You took this cult down, okay? They were trying to have some sort of authority over you, okay? Somebody here could be an educator, but this person was so in their ego and being vindictive that their behavior was exposed, and that created a tower for them. So I'm getting that you took a whole cult down, whoever you are. You could be from the United Kingdom. You could be from the United Kingdom here, is what I'm getting here. Or you could be from anywhere, but I'm specifically picking up on the United Kingdom. Luck is on your side, whoever you are. Okay? Wow. You have, maybe they were trying to keep you from having some sort of love or pleasure or receiving some gifts or some abundance or something like that. But we're going to tap into this energy and see what Spirit wants to reveal. I'm going to go deck by deck as they fell down to see what Spirit wants to reveal. We're going to find out together, Collective. Wow, if I can get this one open. Let's hear Holy Spirit. What was going on in this situation here? You took down a cult, whoever you are. Whether you knowingly took down this cult or not. They were trying to block something for you and you took them down. Wow. Let's hear Holy Spirit. Message for the collective. Clarify this two-faced vindictive behavior. Yeah, somebody was greedy. Okay. Mad because they lost something here. They mad because they lost something. They could have lost anything. Lost that gambling. Lost at taking a gamble on something. Okay, yeah. They took a loss. That's all I know. They took a loss. Okay, they took a loss. They were two-faced anyway. They were probably, cheating. You were cheating on you. Check the how it resonates. What else is it? But you took this whole coat down. So tell me about this coat that the collective took down a cult member. Yeah, a tower fell on them. So this was a love situation here. Okay, you took down a cult member. All right, you took down a cult member. And they received a tower when it comes to love. And this is something they were trying to keep you from having. Okay. But instead you got a bouquet, okay? You got an abundance of love coming in, okay? Simply because they tried to stop it and they couldn't. Okay, thank you, Spirit. There's something on this bouquet. The number 9 could be significant. The number 19. The number 20. What's here, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, they could have wanted you sick with a headache, They could have tried to do something to you. Hold on, I hear somebody at my front door. Hang on. Hey, sorry about that. Yeah, they could have wanted you sick or something, but it didn't work out. Okay, it didn't work out in their favor here. They would have took pleasure in seeing you sick, whoever this is, okay? Because they didn't want somebody to love you, but you're being loved anyway. But you could have had, you could have been sick, and this is why, okay? Because they were doing spell work, okay? But, yeah, it didn't work. Whatever it is, you're still receiving love. Bottom of the deck, I don't know. You probably don't want to receive any visitors right now. Let's see. What else is here? That's somebody digging up a water line outside. And that could be significant. You could live near a water line or something like that. Something about a priest and a judge. So somebody could be a judge or somebody could be a priest that did this or that tried to do this to you. Somebody that could be Catholic. Somebody could be Catholic. I'm getting ecclesiastic. Okay, but then there's a judge. There could have been a two-faced religious person, or, yeah, their vindictive behavior has been exposed here. All right. They're actually a cult member, of course we know. They're a cult member. This is your United Kingdom. They could have wanted you sick. So somebody wouldn't love you, but instead you're receiving an abundance of love. Okay. Yeah. Gifts in abundance. Why didn't they want this person to receive love, Holy Spirit? This is somebody who you may have trusted. Okay. Somebody at your church, perhaps. Oh, they were waiting to deceive you. This person was a hidden enemy. This person was a hidden enemy. Yeah, they were two-faced. They were vindictive, and their behavior is being exposed. Past, present, or future energy here. Okay. Wow. This person wanted you to become unhinged, but instead they became unhinged. They let the ace in the hole show. They let how their feelings, come out. Their true feelings show. Or their behavior just got exposed by the Holy Spirit. Okay? Somebody could be a devout Christian too as well here. Whoever you are, you're a sweetheart. Be it masculine or feminine here. You're definitely a sweetheart. Okay, that's why you have a lot of love and abundance and pleasure coming into your life here. The number 9 being significant. Lots of gifts. Somebody didn't want this for you. Okay. Wow, somebody was hiding the fact that they were false. Okay. This could have been a false judge, a false religious leader. They were actually a cult member. They just didn't let you know. They had some sort of vindictive behavior towards you. They were being two-faced, and now it's been exposed here. Okay. You could have had a sick spell for a minute. But I'm telling you, it was all to block you from fortune here. And fortune doesn't just always mean money, but this is an abundance here of fortune, of pleasure, of luck, of love. Okay, because it said luck was on your side. Okay, like I said, love, abundance, prosperity, gifts, pleasure. This is what they didn't want you to have. But see, luck is on your side, whoever you are. And I was picking up United Kingdom. So that could be very significant. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you could be receiving some messages or something like that here. Wow. About, I don't know, about somebody trying to take something away from you because they're not official. Okay. They're not an official person. Or somebody could have been pretending to be an officer. So somebody could pretend to be in some sort of official capacity. They could really be coming to steal something from you or steal your abundance or to make you sick. Okay? This is a cult member. Alright? But their vindictive behavior is being exposed here. Okay. What else? Tell us more. They could be waiting around the corner to do something or hiding in alleys or something like that. In the dark. To get your abundance, you know. So, be careful. Keep your spiritual antennas up, please. I don't know who this third party is from masculine, but we're going to tap in and see what spirit reveals, okay? I seen proposed. So, to somebody that could be, was expecting some type of union with you, okay? And maybe you didn't want this union. Maybe you feel something was off. Maybe you kept getting sick around this person and you didn't know why. This is the energy I'm getting here. And maybe you just decided to, you know, move forward alone without this person. And now this person's vindictive behaviors are starting to be exposed here. Okay. Wow. You could have been expecting some money here. And if you are, you're going to get it in abundance. Okay. What's here? What's here, Holy Spirit? Oh, thank you. This person was hoping that your ship would come in for them. Whatever Spirit had for you, they were hoping that they can steal it, take it, and get away with it. Wow. And get away with it. But there's a misfortune here. There's a misfortune for this person here. Somebody's name could be Remy or Rima. Shajir. Okay. Somebody could have even tried to burn a property down or cause some sort of misfortune. Somebody could have had to, you know, like save their child or save their children or somebody else that was in the household with them. This person is very vindictive. I'm also getting they could have took out some insurance to cause a calamity, to cause you to lose a home or something like that here. Okay? And hoping that you would be unalived in the process and they were going to reap some sort of benefits, you know, some sort of finances off of you through insurance here. Wow. This person is angry that nothing happened to you because luck was on your side. Luck is on your side. Past, present, and future energy. But you're going to get paid lovely from behind whatever this is. If this is a karmic ex or a karmic that you got rid of or a karmic family member, yeah, they're angry. They're angry it didn't work out. They're a cult member for sure. Oh, yeah. This could be somebody you were married to. Okay. They were looking forward to being a widow or a widower to gain some sort of inheritance off of you, some sort of finances is what I'm getting here. Well, Spirit said they can lose that thought. Okay, because Spirit got your back. They can lose that thought of taking anything from you here. Okay? Wow. I'm getting that this person has been stalking you for some money or a way to get some money from you. Okay? The driven motive behind this was jealousy. There could be a baby involved. I do see a woman carrying a baby out of some sort of burning house or home or something like that, y'all. This person is sad, okay, that they're not getting the money. That's what I'm getting. They're sad they're not getting the money. Okay. You're too loyal to yourself, to the Most High God, for anything like this to cause any calamity in your life here. Okay? Somebody just didn't want you to be happy. Who's this hateful person? They didn't want you to receive your gifts. They didn't want you to be happy. They don't want you to be with somebody else. They tried to cause a lot of distraction because they didn't want you to be with somebody else. I don't know. There's some sort of message or letter that you're going to be receiving here. Okay, about this person possibly getting arrested for the theft by an officer. And this is why they're going to be angry. Because they're going to get busted. Because if you're planning on marrying somebody else or getting in another arrangement, yeah, you're going to get married. Okay, and they can't stop it, no matter how mad they are. Okay, they couldn't put this to an end. All right? Somebody wanted to make somebody a widow or a widower, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, before you got with somebody else, whether you married this person or not. Maybe you wanted to get in a committed relationship, and it was going to lead to a marriage. And maybe they saw this coming, and they didn't want this to happen. Whoever this karmic is, they wanted you to lose the house. That didn't happen. Okay. Wow. Oh, they did not know that the Most High was secretly watching them the entire time. And they was not going to let them come near you or even visit you. Wow. What else is here, Spirit? This one may take a while, y'all, so bear with Spirit, because I'm just a messenger. What's here, Holy Spirit? Oh, what do you need to collect to know? Yeah, somebody wanted something to pop out for sure. When it is getting close to the 4th of July, somebody may be putting off fireworks. It could be this karmic trying to, scare you or something like that. Or they could say that that's the cause of the accident or some sort of fire or something like that. Something alarming happening at your home. Okay. Wow. Here's the marriage card. Okay. Here's the courthouse. Okay. Wow. Somebody was trying to stop this union from coming together here. Okay. What's here, Spirit? But they can't stop it. We got great happiness for you. Okay. And prison time for them. Okay. Yeah. From trying to stop a divine union, a divine marriage. Okay. And I said there was something about a child involved. Maybe you have a child with this person. Okay. Or had a child with this person. And they were trying to stop you from being in a union with somebody else. Okay. Wow. Well, all that changed because they're going to be going to prison. All right. Anything else here? Anything else? Yes. They're going straight to prison, as a matter of fact. That's the only thing they can change. They can't change your destiny or anything like that. The only thing they change is they got themselves in a position to end their ass up in prison. Because that's where they're going. And you're still going to be abundant. You're still going to be holding the bag. What the fuck? This could have something to do with your work or your occupation. Or somebody you work with as well, for somebody here. Whoever you are. If this goes to court, you're going to be a rich girl or a rich guy. Okay? Great fortune. Great happiness. There's a judge that's going to decide this on your behalf. Okay? Maybe your person thought they had no food. Thought they were going to get away with whatever this is that they were doing to you. And the judge wouldn't see through it. That they were trying to possibly unalive you and cover it up. They're going to be arrested. Okay? They're going to be arrested. Whoever this is. Between now and, I want to say, the month of December 2026. They're not going to get what they expected here. Yeah. Their hopes and their illusions is, wow, fading. They tried to hide it. It's something about, I don't know, I'm picking up the Orishas, Oya, the waters, something about the waters. So I said you could live near a water light or something like that. You're being protected. You're being protected, okay, from this person and their gloomy ass thoughts. All right. You're a good man. You're a good woman. This person took a gamble, or they like to gamble, or they gamble a lot, or they've been gambling a lot of money. Money that they were expecting to get from you, and now their plan was to unalive you to get the money that they may have owed for gambling debt. Take that for somebody here. Then they thought they were going to get away with it, but they were going to end up in the courthouse. So the journey card here, they thought they were going to get away, but they're stuck. There's no way out of this. They're going to end up in court and they're going to prison. All right. Moving on. I don't know what's in these decks. Ooh. But let's see. Something about your self-worth, collective. I'm just going to take one card out of here. What's here? One card, please, Holy Spirit, for the collective. What do they need to know? We have two. So it says mindful melting attitude. Mindful melting experience. I'm sorry. Mindful melting experience. It says, this is a simple one that you can do anywhere with a little privacy. Sit, relax, and imagine yourself melting into everything around you. You might begin to feel at one with everything around you after some practice. Try this a few times today, as it may take a while to master. Make sure you clear your mind, and whilst attempting the exercise, and just purely relax and melt away. So yeah, it's like clearing your mind or whatever this negative energy is, this negative person. Okay, because when you do that, it's going to bring about joy. Because that was the next card out, joy. The world is not always a happy place. So it is up to each of us to look on the bright side of life and appreciate the things that make us happy. Try to always be open and to take enjoyment from life whenever the opportunity arises. Don't deprive yourself of the things you love to do. It says, I have a happy and joyful nature. I will enjoy myself today. And you truly will, collective. You truly will. Okay. Let's clear your mind, clear your space of this negative energy. I'm here, but just be mindful is what I'm hearing. Just be mindful. Okay. Blocks in love. Let's see what's here. What's here? Because whatever this is, it's a mess. Because when I came back to my room, I didn't hear a sound. I was sound asleep. But to come back and see the whole shelf turned over, cards everywhere, and certain cards laid out, I knew it was nothing but spirit guides, the divine, that put these out here. Okay. So let's see. On the bottom of the table, we had past disappointment. So what's here? Past disappointments. Tell us about these past disappointments. Blaming others. So this person could have been blaming others for what they did in you guys' relationship. Blaming others. Okay. Unhealthy. Their unhealthiness. Okay. Wow. The way their mind operates, the way they think. And then everything they do, they blame everybody else for it. Okay? Dwelling in the past. I don't know what they dwell in the past. Okay? Oh. This person could suffer from some type of mental psychosis or something. Yeah, they feel incomplete. Okay? They feel incomplete. And they don't like being alone. Okay? What else, Spirit? One more. Victimhood. This person likes to play the victim. Okay? They have unhealed relationships. They could be platonic, they could be with family, they could be with other associates, but they bring that shit to you. And it's not for you. Okay? So Spirit is protecting you. They believe that everybody betrays them. And this is why they have this vindictive behavior. And it's about to be exposed here. Okay? Wow. Because of their past disappointments. That's their fault. Okay? They ain't mad getting intimate with you with all those old crazy ass thoughts. They want to do some bullshit. Fuck this person. Fuck this person. Yeah, I said it. And I meant it. What else is here? One deck left. But you're going to experience joy. Just clear your mind. Okay. United Kingdom is very specific here. But let's see what's going on here. I'm getting what's going on in the dark. Okay. Also, I'm saying don't get this person access to your home. They're not getting what they expected. They may come over and say, I left something. If you guys are in separation, don't even let them in to get it. If you had to, set that shit on the curb or have somebody pick it up and drop it off to them. Okay? Because they're still hoping to do something vindictive, but they're being blocked by spirit. They don't want to see you with somebody else, or they don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you in another relationship. They don't want to see you get married to nobody else. Okay? They don't want to see nobody take their spot that they fucked up. Okay? What's here, Holy Spirit? Messages for the collective. Your high energy pisses them off. Okay? Whoever you are. You're very high vibrational. And it pisses them off. Okay? This person could have betrayed you, or they're planning to betray you. Okay? They're a cult member. Okay? Some sort of religious cult. That's what I'm picking up. It says, reconsider your choice. Red flags. Okay? This person's pretending that they try to come back. Okay? If you even let them come back to pick up things, reconsider that choice. Okay? Because there's a betrayal here. Okay? Wow. What else? Holy Spirit, would you like to reveal about this karmic energy? What's here? This person was finding means necessary to get your finances here. You can have children. Oh, wow. Or a child. Take the hair resonates. You don't have to. I'm getting this person sleeps with prostitutes. Okay. I'm going to put it out here because this is what Spirit is putting out here, not me. And it says getting intimate with them. Okay. They sleep with prostitutes and they get intimate with them. Maybe that's why, they was gambling, hanging out and stuff, spending money. I'm hearing high rollers. Somebody's person could stay in a goddamn casino. Okay. And now they need money. They're going to try to offer you up, sacrifice you. Put you in a dangerous position. So there could be some sort of calamity. But instead it reversed. And it's going to backfire on them. They're going to prison. Whatever this is, they're going straight to prison. That's the only thing they're going to change. Okay. Yeah, and then we having sex with these prostitutes with no protection. Nasty ass. Yeah, this person was living a double life. Yeah, they're a liar. There's betrayal here. There's illusions here. This person was in another relationship. You might have caught on to that. They may have been trying to make you sick, to have you sick, unalived, or say that you were mentally ill or something, so they could take over the finances. All right, take over your finances some sort of way, or have you lose something, or keep you from being with someone else, preventing you from being in another relationship, a commitment, or even getting married to someone else. I was getting this person as an interrupter of the worst kind. Wow. They could have some court issues, yeah, because there's somebody's going to jail. They've been breaking the law. Physically or spiritually, they're going to need a lawyer. Okay? I don't think probation is going to be something they may get. Okay? But I do see parole. So they definitely going to prison. What else is here? For whatever they attempted to do to you. For a masculine. And this can happen between now and December. So this is the last day of June 2026. Tomorrow is July 1st, 2026. In the United States. So whatever time zone you on. Okay. Between now and December 25th. What else? Holy Spirit. This person's going to prison. And you're still going to be happy. And you're still going to have the finances. You're still going to have the home. And you're still going to be with who the fuck you want to be with. Whoever that is. Okay, if you choose to be with somebody. Okay? But this person wants to take something from you. They're very vindictive here. Well, karmic's getting mad again. Then I said, karmic's getting mad again. Karmic Jezebel. And this was a karmic Jezebel. Wow. They going to prison. Wow. See, when you were sick, you might have depended on this person to heal you or to help you heal from whatever you went through in your life. It had been a physical a sickness for somebody here. And I'm feeling like now you realize that was a mistake to depend on this particular person. Okay. Yeah, because of what they were doing. Sneaking and cheating. And you had a gut feeling that that's what they were doing. Okay. Wow. As a matter of fact, your crown is on. Femme masculine. Because it says, I know. Like you're in this high priestess energy. You knew what this person was up to, or you figured it out. What else, Spirit? Oh, this person is angry. They're very, very angry. Thanks for the confirmation, Spirit. They're very angry. And when I come back here and I get this feeling of dizziness, that means that this person is really, really, really thinking about you hard. No matter where they are, they're thinking about you really, really extremely hard. Like they're really angry. To the point they want to blow their top. You know what I mean? Like explosive. Like they're very angry. What's here? It's all about getting some money from you. I seen three, the dollar signs. It's all about getting some money. It says, they got the karmic pregnant, but the sex was horrible. It just wasn't great. And now they're mad at themselves and want to take it out on you because now they got to pay some extra bills they wasn't planning on paying. They ask them to be in court because they're trying to do something devious to you, something vindictive to you for being with somebody else. But they was cheating around with a prostitute, Jezebel, karmic, be it feminine or masculine. Now they got to turn around and see the judge. Probably have to pay some money for that. And then they're going to head to prison. And they still gonna have to pay. And then we got a karmic prostitute pregnant. Oh wow. Oh wow. Financial devastation. Yeah. They going through financial devastation. That's what's going on here. Yeah. They sneak and cheat, right? But I'm picking up on this particular energy. They're married, but they're sneaky as fuck. Okay, they're sneaky as fuck. But yeah, they're fucking around with a karmic Jezebel. They're not gonna get away with this. Okay, it's a lot of infatuation going on here with your person, but they're in denial. They're obsessed. There is an attraction there to prostitutes. Okay, just keep this shit a G. Okay, because God gonna keep it a G with us. Okay, this energy here of us trying to do spell work and everything. Wow, a trickster spirit. Older but still sneaks and cheat. This person is an older person here, but they still sneak and cheat. Could be married or y'all could have been together for years, you know. A lot of times common law marriage counts too. Common law marriage counts as long as you've been together with a person a certain amount of years, you're automatically common law married. So take that how it resonates. Okay. Yeah, check by your state or country or whatever. See how that works. You seen the red flags, the signs, the evidence of cheating, the evidence of deception. Okay. And it looks like you're moved on. Yeah. The heart chakra. Yeah. You want to be loved. Okay. You want to be loved, and you got love coming in. The number 9 could be very significant. You could be life path number 9, but there's a bouquet here. On the bouquet here means like pleasure, gifts, abundance, love. This is what you're about to receive because luck is on your side here. Okay? And there's evidence and receipts to what this person attempted to do to you. Because like I said, they're going to prison, they're going to jail. Wow. I'm telling you, they may try to pay a surprise visit to you and pop up. Don't let them in. Whoever this player is from masculine, whoever this player is, don't let them in. They never plan for things to be serious between y'all any fucking way. That's why they're under judgment. Give me one more, Spirit. Oh. The word around town is hell. Your person was a bad boy or a bad girl anyway. Or a bad man or a bad woman anyway. That's the word around town. Okay? They already had a bad image. Damn. Everything else, Holy Spirit? Take what resonates with you. Leave the rest. That one really got it. That one's really angry, whoever that one is. Because the word is out about them. Yeah, they've been having threesomes, orgies, group sex. Hey, you weren't invited. You weren't invited. Oh, they made you sick enough to stay at home. Okay. They were making you sick. This is what I'm getting here. But it didn't work out. Because your ancestors and your spirit guides and the Most High God was protecting you the entire time. What else? Whoa, that's too many, but I'll take that one. Oh, wow, this card says jail. This person's definitely going to jail. It's the only one that flipped up and flipped out. This person's going to jail. Okay. Yeah, the same one that been having threesomes, orgies, group sex, you know, and you weren't invited. Okay. Yeah. They're going to jail. Somebody's definitely from the United Kingdom. Could be from anywhere, but definitely from the United Kingdom here. Wow. Yeah, somebody's person got the karmic Jezebel Hope pregnant. They're trying to make some financial decisions here. They're going through financial devastation here. It says, well, I don't know if it had them in the days or not, doing what they was doing, or was they, you know, going through some sort of heart fall, you know. Maybe they pull out gang was weak, you know what I'm saying? They didn't pull out in town. They thought they was, you know, could move fast enough, because for somebody, this is an older person, they thought they still had it. They thought they could pull out quick enough, you know, and a pregnancy wouldn't occur. But yeah, they pull out gang was weak, Spirit said. Yeah. The pull out game was weak. They were slow on the withdrawal. Damn, they really fucked up. What's here? Spirit, you have anything else? They've been lying to you about where they've been. But so your spirit team is taking care of it. I told you. Your spirit team taking care of this. This person that did try to do this to you for messing, they going to jail. All right, I'm going to end it right there. Till next time, peace, love, and light. I hope this message helps somebody in a positive way. All right, remember, hit the like, share, subscribe button. We're going to almost be at 20,000 subscribers, so come on, let's keep going, you guys. God got us, so let's keep going. All right, never give up. Till next time, namaste.